The year was 1838. The steamship Pulaski, a luxurious vessel, steamed north along the American coast. On board were wealthy families escaping the sweltering southern summer. Laughter filled the air. Music drifted across the decks. No one could have imagined the horror that awaited them. Just after midnight on June the 14th, a deafening roar shattered the night. The Pulaski, once a symbol of elegance, was now a scene of chaos and terror. Flames engulfed the ship as passengers and crew scrambled for safety. The icy grip of the Atlantic Ocean awaited those unfortunate souls who were thrown into the churning waters. The disaster left a trail of unanswered questions that continue to haunt maritime history. What caused this magnificent vessel to meet such a tragic end? Let's dive into the mystery of the Steamship Pulaski Explosion. The Pulaski was a masterpiece of engineering. It was one of the most luxurious steamships of its time. Its route ran from Savannah, Georgia to Baltimore, Maryland, a popular route for the elite of the South. On this fateful voyage, the Pulaski carried a diverse group of passengers: wealthy planters, merchants, families with children, and slaves seeking freedom in the North. The atmosphere on board was festive, a stark contrast to the impending doom. As the Pulaski made its way up the coast, the engine began to overheat. Engineers tried to fix the problem, but their efforts would be in vain. The intense heat proved to be a fatal flaw. The boilers exploded with terrifying force, tearing the ship apart. The explosion ripped through the Pulaski with the force of a hurricane. It split the ship in two, sending terrified passengers and crew into the unforgiving sea. The night was filled with screams and the roar of the flames. Some passengers managed to cling to wreckage, their hopes fading with each passing moment. Others were swallowed by the waves, their fate unknown. The survivors faced a harrowing ordeal at sea. They battled hunger, thirst, and exposure to the elements. Their will to survive was tested like never before. The sinking of the Pulaski sent shockwaves across the nation. How could such a tragedy befall a ship considered to be the pinnacle of safety and luxury? Theories about the cause of the explosion abounded. Some speculated that the boilers were faulty, poorly maintained, or operated by inexperienced engineers. Others whispered of sabotage or even a deliberate act of violence. Despite numerous investigations, the exact cause of the explosion remains a mystery to this day. The wreck of the Pulaski rests on the ocean floor, a haunting reminder of the tragic events of that fateful night. The story of the Pulaski serves as a solemn reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea and the fragility of life.